So you need to know your bones. So you should be able to pick this thing up and tell me that that's the spine of a scapula, and that's an acromion. And you know that there's two muscles that lie on either side of that spine, and their names end in us. And let's see, what else can we say about this thing? It's got this big bump here, which is the supraglenoid tubercle. Think about the biceps tendon originating from there. And that biceps tendon runs in this groove here, which is in between the greater tubercle and the lesser tubercle. And in that groove we find the bicipital tendon and a nice little ligament growing across the top called the transverse humeral ligament, binding it down in that spot there. Look on here, we look on the underside or the sub part of the scapula and put a muscle in there, we call it the subscapular. Put muscles up here and we call them supra and infraspinatus, based on that spine thing. Then as we move through nerves, you're going to find that you've got to know the nerves that go to the individual muscles, and the nerve that serves these muscles that are above the scapula is a suprascapular, kind of like supraspinatus, but not exactly. And then the nerve that serves that muscle is the subscapular nerve, a lot like the subscapularis. And then we'll move down to the humerus here and look at some of the muscles associated with that and muscles associated with this general part of the limb. We'll finish up by looking at the forearm. I'm going to spread this thing out on the table and start to try to orient myself. Then I can find that spine of the scapula, and I can also find the acromion. And the acromion will lead me to the deltoid, and the spine will lead me to some of the other named muscles there. So I look above here. Right now I'm just going to kind of go on about a 5-second delay, and you're going to mentally fill the blanks in as I say them, right?
Would you mind just speaking a little bit louder just because